All right, let me tell you something about this goddamn TV. This glorified babysitter for adults is always the same crap, ain't it? You got your reality shows full of brain-dead morons. Your singing competitions where tone-deaf jackasses think they're the next Sinatra. And then there's the crime dramas, the Law and Orders, the CSIs, the goddamn NCISs, where every goddamn episode is a goddamn carbon copy. You know what I'm talking about? You got your grizzled veteran cop, you're fresh out of the academy rookie, your medical examiner who can somehow pull a confession out of a dead body, and the goddamn witness who just has to unload boxes even while a goddamn murder investigation is going on. Tony Ramirez, Tuesday's real nice guy. Got to get this pallet of ceramic squirrels unloaded before 5 murder. Never heard of her. Who the hell are these people? Do they just hire extras from a loading dock and tell them just keep moving boxes? Doesn't matter if a child is missing. That porcelain unicorn ain't going to ship itself. And the worst part is we love it. We devour this garbage like it's the last cheeseburger on earth. And I ain't gonna lie, I miss Mayor Orbach. That guy, Lenny Briscoe, he was a goddamn treasure. Better than half my family, dead or alive. That raspy voice, that world-weary cynicism, that face that looked like it'd been punched by life itself. The guy was the dad in Dirty Dancing, for Christ's sake. He put baby in a corner. He was a goddamn legend. And then he dies, and what happens? Oh, he donates his goddamn eyes to the New York Eye Bank, because of course he does. He's Jerry Orbach. He probably donated his liver and his spleen too, the organ-giving son of a bitch. So now there's 2 New Yorkers, 2 goddamn strangers, walking around with Jerry Orbach's eyeballs looking at the world through their goddamn retinas like some kind of freaky real-life romantic comedy waiting to happen. I can see it now. He's a sports fanatic. She's a businesswoman. They both hate each other. But they have one thing in common, Jerry Orbach's eyeballs. This summer, love is spelled with 2 I's. God damn it, Hollywood. Are you listening? I just wrote your next goddamn blockbuster. You're welcome. And the scene where they finally meet, the grand goddamn finale, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be Jerry Orbach perfect. They're walking down the street, opposite directions, just like in some bullshit rom-com. When boom, they both see a dead body in an alley, and without missing a beat, they both say, "School's out," and they lock eyes. That's it. All right, good evening, you miserable sacks of meat. Farmer, huh? Yeah, fantastic. Another goddamn heat wave while these genius engineers can't even figure out how to make an iPhone battery last longer than my attention span. 29, they say, a landmark? Bullshit. I feel like a goddamn melted candle. Not older, just worse. People ain't looking at me thinking, hey, that's a vibrant young man. They're thinking, Jesus Christ, that lanky freak looks like he hasn't slept since Y2K. Get some rest, tall child. Like I ain't trying, pal. The world's loud enough as it is. Childhood, yeah, goddamn picnic. If your picnic was constantly threatened by quicksand, remember that shit? Cartoons made you think quicksand was right up there with falling anvils and sticks of dynamite. Where the hell's the quicksand, huh? Haven't seen a single goddamn quicksand pit in my entire life. Nobody's calling me up saying, hey, avoid I-95, quicksand's a bitch today. And bullying? Oh, don't even get me started. It's terrible, yeah, but you know what else is terrible? Getting bullied for being Asian when you're about as Asian as a goddamn plate of mashed potatoes. Yeah, you heard me. Kids calling me chink and gook. 2 completely different nationalities, by the way, but these were kids. They didn't give a flying fuck. How messed up is that? Getting racially abused for a race I ain't even part of. My family's Irish. We're too pale to be anything but Irish. Sure, we take our shoes off inside, but that's because my wife bitches about the carpet, not because we're practicing some ancient ancestral custom. 7th grade, music appreciation. A class we appreciated about as much as a root canal. They take us to the symphony, right? Big fucking gong in the middle of the piece. Every time it banged, the little racist bastards in front of me would stand up, turn around, and bat like some goddamn Fu Manchu nightmare. Offensive? Yeah, you're damn right. But you know what's even more offensive? That's more coordination than most adults have. I'm sorry for the language, all right? But you know what? TV's gone to hell anyway. You can say anything you want now. Just watch Law and Order SVU. They can't say fuck, but they'll happily describe anal contusions and fecal matter in ear canals at 3 in the afternoon. Ice-T, Mr. Cop Killer himself, is a detective on SVU. 11 years on the force, and he's still acting like every case is brand new to him. You mean this guy likes little girls with pigtails? Yeah, Ice, he's a pedophile. You work in the sex crimes unit. Get a grip. They even try to be topical. Remember when all those celebrities were sex addicts? SVU did an episode. Detectives explaining sex addiction to Ice-T. Finally, he gets it. Close up on Ice-T. Oh, I get it. You mean like when someone drinks too much or snorts cocaine or bets the house on the ponies? Yeah, Ice, you finally figured it out. I could have watched 4 more hours of him just listing addictions. Or like when someone smokes too many goddamn cigarettes, or plays too many scratch-off tickets, or eats too much chocolate cake. Fade to Black, created by Dick Wolf. Thanks a lot. I'm divorced, by the way, so don't feel bad, because the definition of divorce is no one has farted in my bed in 2 years. You want me to feel sympathy for a facelift? You looked at other facelifts and thought, yeah, that is something I want, and that's why I'm not going to get a facelift. That's the track. Are you kidding me with this eye donation bullshit? Like I'm supposed to believe some dead actor Jerry Orbach, that schmuck from Dirty Dancing, decides, hey, before I kick the bucket, let's give these peepers to some random New Yorkers. What is this, a freaking charity case for the visually challenged? Two complete strangers walking around with Lenny Briscoe's eyeballs. Jesus Christ, New York, you're already a cesspool of garbage juice and rats. Now you got people seeing the world through the dead eyes of a B-list celebrity. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with everyone? It's like, oh, let's make a romantic comedy about it. Yeah, a goddamn rom-com about two morons who can't find love until they share the same dead actor's ocular cavities. What is this, some kind of twisted geriatric meet-cute? One of them's a sports fanatic. What, did Jerry see a lot of football games before he croaked? And the other is some corporate zombie addicted to her goddamn Bluetooth at a baptism. You gotta be kidding me. And of course they meet when they both make a goddamn dead body joke, because apparently Jerry Orbach's eyeballs come pre-programmed with the Law & Order punchline generator. School's out. Oh, you're so witty. You saw a dead teacher. Congratulations, you're a freaking genius. This whole goddamn thing is insane. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. You people are insane. I'm locking my goddamn leftovers in a safe because you can't trust anyone, not even goddamn organ donors. Now clap, you judgmental bastards. All right. So I get this email, right? Someone sent me a wonderful special. Oh, thank you. Like I'm some kind of goddamn saint handing out blankets to the homeless. It's me and 15 freaking kids, 8 to 13 years old. What the hell kind of idea is that? It'll be funny, they said, and you needed something to do. Like I'm just sitting around knitting goddamn doilies waiting for inspiration. And Sawyer, that maniac, always wanted to put kids on SNL. Can you imagine? Two little brats doing Weekend Update. Jesus Christ. And so now I'm writing kids talking like me. Great, just what the world needs. More angry little midgets. Musical numbers, they said, keep people entertained. What am I, a goddamn dancing monkey? But then get this, they interviewed the kids, asked them what they're afraid of. What the hell are 8-year-olds afraid of in 2019? When I was a kid, it was tarantulas. Remember those hairy bastards? Now it's still tarantulas. What the hell is wrong with these kids? Tarantulas are not a problem. Not in New York City anyway. So we have this premiere. Black tie, can you believe that? These little dictators demanded a red carpet. Who the hell are these kids? Mini CEOs. And auditioning them. Nightmare fuel. 50 or 60 kids singing, dancing. One kid, Lexi, we told her to sing You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette, and she's all, just the appropriate parts. The appropriate parts. What the hell does an 8-year-old know about the appropriate parts of a song about revenge? And I'm interviewing these kids, filling in the blank. America has a lot of hamburgers, people. This one kid, Alex, he says America has a lot of work to do. What a goddamn Debbie Downer. And then the icing on the cake, they asked me about kids because apparently I'm the go-to guy for parental advice. So I told them I like my free time. My wife and I enjoy our time together. I don't want anything to come between that. They're all nodding like they're goddamn philosophy professors. Then my wife shows up and this little girl, Camille, looks me dead in the eye and says, does your wife know you don't want kids? What the hell? These kids are running the show and I am so going to therapy after this goddamn mess. Because apparently working with kids makes you realize you're better off just adopting a goddamn robot. All right. Listen up, you miserable sacks of potatoes. Late. He was always late. Even when he was pushing 40, still blaming the goddamn traffic like we're all a bunch of morons who just fell off the turnip truck. Oh, the traffic. I left late. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Maybe try setting your goddamn alarm clock a little earlier, you narcissistic prick. It's like you gotta ask someone to own up to their crap, and they look at you like you just asked them to sacrifice their firstborn. What, are we all supposed to tiptoe around these delicate little flowers and pretend they're not the reason we're all miserable? I mean, can you imagine my funeral? Everyone's singing my praises. Oh, Bill was such a wonderful guy. Like I wasn't a royal pain in the ass 90%. Like I wasn't holding in a volcanic eruption of rage most of the goddamn day. Sleep deprivation, yeah, that's what they use for torture. But this guy, he could smoke weed like a chimney. And everyone else is simmering with resentment, but nobody says a goddamn thing. It's like dealing with a goddamn sphinx and restraint. restraint my ass. Being hard to read, that's not a superpower, that's just being emotionally stunted. Sure, it might help you in a poker game, but let's be honest, I'd probably bet the house on a pair of twos because I don't know shit about poker. My old man, God rest his soul, he gave me this advice. Son, if you're on a business call and you don't like what the other guy is saying, just shut the hell up. Silence, that's the key. Let him squirm, let him backpedal, because people are so afraid of a little goddamn silence that they'll give away the farm just to fill the void. And you know what? He used that crap on us when we were kids. Dad, can I go see Rambo? Silence. You still there? Uh-huh. Silent, and the concession started rolling in. So yeah, at my funeral, I want someone to acknowledge that I was a flawed human being, a cantankerous son of a bitch. But damn it, I enjoyed the ride. You got that? I enjoyed the goddamn ride. I wasn't looking to do any heavy lifting, that's all. And I found the one job that allowed that. And like Werner Herzog said, I don't know if people change each other's lives, but... Oh, you all made it so much better, but if any of you start asking me about seeing any freaking ghosts, I am walking out of this room like a damn specter myself. Oh, the irony? Fucking Nazis are back, huh? Like we didn't have enough problems with Karens and avocado toast. Now we gotta deal with these mouth-breathing morons who think Jews are the root of all evil. Seriously, my wife's Jewish, you know, and let me tell you, she's way more concerned with finding parking than global domination. And these idiots, they're out there spewing this garbage like they invented the internet. It's like, hey, genius, who do you think built your damn iPhone? But I can make fun of my wife, right? I asked her permission. 3.5 years married, you gotta set the ground rules. I said, honey, can I still bust your balls on stage? And she's like, yeah, just don't say I'm a bitch and you hate me. The bar is so low I could limbo under it in a fat suit. I mean, what kind of show would that be? Hello, my wife's a bitch and I hate her. That's like a self-help group hosted by John Voight and Alec Baldwin. No way, man, my wife is a bitch, but I love her. She's a 5'0" Jewish dynamo. We're opposites. She doesn't give a rat's ass what anyone thinks. She's a goddamn warrior. Me? I need everyone to like me all the time. It's exhausting. She says walking with me is like being with someone running for mayor of nothing. We went to Best Buy, right? Trying to buy a TV. Couldn't commit, but I bought an HDMI cable because I didn't want the guy to be mad. Pathetic, I know. Then the clerk asks about a rewards card and I say, I wish. And my wife, she just bolts. Walks all the way to the goddamn laser printers. Like she's starring in the Blair Witch Project. So I'm standing there looking like an idiot. While this guy's trying to upsell me a card like I haven't already revealed my deepest desire. I wanted to say, look, pal, I'm trapped in a loveless marriage with this Jesus freak over here. I can't ask for the things I want in public. We fight about the Best Buy card every night. She's Jewish, I'm Catholic, big difference. She doesn't give a flying fuck about guilt, I'm practically drowning in it. People always ask about kids, we say no, and they're like, never? I don't know, never. 14 years ago, I was snorting blow the night before graduation. Now I'm afraid to get a damn flu shot, so maybe shut your face and let people live. Oh, Jesus Christ, award shows, really? You drag yourself out of bed, put on a goddamn tuxedo, choke down some rubber chicken just so you can sit there and pretend you give a damn about who gets a little statue. Like anyone actually deserves one of those things. Anyway, it's all politics, back scratching, and who blew the right producer last week. Am I right? So, Mulaney, you're up there basking in the glory, finally thinking those dumbass Emmys are worth something because you won. And bam, some schmuck decides to propose to his wife. At your moment, what is this, amateur hour? You finally get your time in the spotlight. The sweet taste of validation after years of slaving away. And some sap decides to make it all about him and his eternal love. Yeah, congratulations, buddy. You found someone who tolerates you. Big deal. Go get a room and let the man enjoy his damn trophy, for Christ's sake. And don't even get me started on Deadline, that bastion of journalistic integrity, misspelling his name. They can't even get the damn name right. What, did they hire a chimpanzee to run their website? And who the hell is Jewalpin anyway? Sounds like a prescription for something embarrassing, like male pattern baldness. Ask your doctor if Jewalpin is right for you. Results may vary. Side effects include uncontrollable sobbing and an overwhelming sense of regret. Seriously, how hard is it to spell Mulaney? It's not like it's some exotic foreign name, is it? But no, they gotta screw it up, gotta disrespect the guy who just won an Emmy. Probably because they're a bunch of jealous, talentless hacks sitting in their parents' basement, furiously typing away, trying to tear down anyone who actually accomplished something with their lives. It just proves that the internet is a cesspool of morons, fueled by envy and incompetence. But hey, at least they didn't call him Mulvaney, right? Because Mulvaney sounds like a hemorrhoid. So yeah, congratulations, Mulaney. You won an Emmy, but you also got your name butchered by a website run by imbeciles, and your moment stolen by a love-struck idiot. Welcome to Hollywood. Oh, Jesus Christ, more snail mail. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this ancient bullshit, right? I swear, the only reason these goddamn trees are still being murdered is for colleges to send me letters begging for cash. So I open this piece of crap up, and it's my alma mater, all friendly, like, hey, remember us? We relieved you of every goddamn dime you ever had. Yeah, I remember you parasites. And then they hit me with this gem. We'd love a little donation. A donation? Is that what you call it? I already donated my goddamn youth, my sanity, and enough money to buy a goddamn house in this overpriced hellhole. See, back in the day when I was dumb enough to actually attend classes, I was shelling out, what, 15 grand a semester? 2 semesters a year for 4 goddamn years. That's 30 grand a year times 4. Jesus, that's $120,000. I basically bought the entire faculty new cars. And now, after all that, you're coming back with your hand out? But did you blow it all on hookers and blow, you greedy bastard? I swear, my college is like that deadbeat uncle who always shows up at Thanksgiving looking for a handout. Just a little something for the road, eh, kid? Road to where, Uncle Touchy? Rehab? And I got these idiot friends, these proud alumni wearing their school sweatshirts like they're fucking brain surgeons. They're all like, oh, you gotta give back, be a good citizen. Listen, if you're still giving money to your college as an adult, your college is a $120,000 hooker, and you're the pathetic chump who fell in love with her. She ain't calling you back, pal. She's moving on to the next sucker with a trust fund. Their letters all like, it's been a while since you've contributed. Yeah, well, it's been a while since you housed and taught me. I thought we had a deal. I gave you a fortune, and you gave me a cinder block cell with a Pulp Fiction poster and a lifetime supply of regret. What the hell did I even get for my money? I went to college when I was 18, looked like a goddamn 12-year-old, and lived like a sewer rat. I ran on caffeine, nicotine, and sheer panic. College was a 4-year game show called Do My Friends Hate Me or Am I Just Delusional? And the grand prize was crippling debt. And the worst part, I signed up for this shit when I was 17, with no lawyer present. That's gotta be illegal. They tricked me, like some goddamn shady used car salesman. They lured me in with promises of intellectual enlightenment and ended up selling me a lifetime supply of ramen noodles and existential dread. And what did I major in, you ask? English. Yeah, clap all you want, you sadist. You're applauding the worst financial decision of my entire life. I paid a fortune for some professor to tell me to read Shakespeare and then not even bother. Seriously, 120 grand. I could have just bought a used Bentley and set it on fire, and it would have been a better investment. College, the ultimate con job, wrapped in a graduation gown and served with a side of crippling debt. Seriously? Another podcast interview? Jesus, these things are like herpes. They just keep coming back, right? So, my buddy Mulaney's on, plugging his garbage like the rest of us, and they're gushing about how many times he's been on this friggin' show. What, is this the Mount Rushmore of mediocre chit-chat? He's beating Martha Stewart? Martha Stewart, for Christ's sake! What are we doing here? Talking about social distancing from homemaking royalty. Then it's quarantine, this binge-watching that, and suddenly we're dissecting the real housewives of New York. Who gives a flying fire truck about pampered rich broads screaming at each other over Botox and bad decisions? I'm supposed to be impressed. This guy is catching up on manufactured drama from 2008. It's leaps and bounds beyond Beverly Hills. Is that the bar we're setting now? He's analyzing their interpersonal dynamics. Who would I be on the show? How would I handle conflict? Are you kidding me? He's trying to apply a Myers-Briggs to women whose entire personalities are predicated on avoiding responsibility and screaming at each other in restaurants. They never apologize. No shit, Sherlock. These are reality TV stars. Empathy and self-awareness are optional upgrades. He's figured out they're self-aware that they're on a reality show. Groundbreaking! So that's the big revelation. The women trying to sell skinny girl margaritas on camera are in fact aware of the cameras. This is what qualifies as insightful commentary these days. It's all marketing themselves. Jesus, he's nostalgic for New York because they show First and 70th. Is that what passes for deep emotional connection now? Oh, I love the way you describe Walking Against the Wind. That place I hate. So we're nostalgic for Traffic now. This whole damn thing is a celebration of inauthenticity, artificiality, and the mind-numbing emptiness of modern so-called entertainment. And you know what? We're all complicit, aren't we? We're all watching, aren't we? Paying attention. That is until the next vapid trend comes along and we all forget about it. It is going to come. All right, so you know what pisses me off? These goddamn origin stories. Every comedian's got one, right? Oh, I saw this guy Dennis Wolfberg on cable, like anyone gives a shit who Dennis Wolfberg is. Cable? Jesus, that's like bragging about dial-up internet now. Who are you, my grandpa? Amazing. Jonathan? Bobcat Goldthwait? Seriously. We're supposed to be impressed by your nostalgia for 80s schlock? I mean, fine, David Byrne, okay. Stop Making Sense was funny to you. What? because you looked like him. You thought you could just flail around on stage and call it comedy. And then you started talking like him. What the hell kind of comedian copies someone else's voice? It's like saying your comedic inspiration is Fran Drescher and just doing The Nanny for an hour. How is that funny? You were in a Christmas pageant at 4? Oh, big deal. You were an Israelite passerby. Not even a shepherd. Not even Joseph. I wanted to be the innkeeper. Oh yeah? So you could say, no room at the inn. Real original buddy. Real cutting edge. You were Gary Coleman? What you talking about, Willis? Groundbreaking material there, genius. And then you got all introverted at 10? Oh, Cry Me a River. Metal bracelets from Urban Outfitters. You were trying things. We all try things. Some of us just don't bore the audience with it. And then the teenage drinking, the coke, the Ritalin, all that cliche nonsense. You were funny when you were messed up. Yeah, so is everyone. That's why it's called a disaster, not a comedy show. You stopped all that fun stuff at 23? Surprise, surprise. Then you became like you were at 8. So you basically went full circle to being annoying. You were a temp at Comedy Central. Oh, the irony. You took the call when Chappelle went missing to South Africa. Health and safety issue. Yeah, right. They were going to send you to LA to protect the tapes. Oh, the drama. But it felt like a hindrance to being a comedian. What, filing paperwork gets in the way of your deep thoughts on airplane peanuts? So you quit and wrote ad copy for Tchotchkes? I'd rather watch paint dry. And then you emceed for Mike Birbiglia. And then you made 2600. You thought you were rich and had enough money to be evicted in some months? This is comedy? This is your origin story? It's a goddamn sob story. So you quit temp jobs and just did stand-up. Well, good for you. You wanted to make a children's special because you wanted to see it. What about what anyone else wanted to watch? You compared it to Sesame Street. You think you're on the same level as Sesame Street. And you identified with the kids in your special. Oh, so profound. But the young John Mulaney wouldn't have wanted to be in it. You think too much. This is what passes for insight these days. Well, congratulations. You've just told us a long, rambling story about your life. And all I learned is that you were always a little weird. A little self-absorbed and a lot less funny than you think you are. So go promote the damn sack lunch bunch and get off my stage. I'm outie.
Oh, Jesus Christ, old photos again, huh? Like anyone gives a rat's ass about your SNL glory days, all right? It's you, some Simon Rich and America Sawyer writing skits. Big frickin' deal. Oh, we wrote 3 sketches a week for 3 years. So you're just stuck in a room trying to be funny and probably failing most of the time, all right? You pitch something, Seth Meyers would shoot it down, and you'd all feel like garbage. Then some Thanksgiving scene crap. A card for Seth. We each other. Real original, huh? Then this other skit. Drag drama written by your buddy James Anderson, the funniest person in the world. Seriously? The world? He wrote Drag Brunch, and that's the highlight of your life? Wearing heels on concrete? Oh, boo-hoo, tough guy. I bet you thought you were gonna die. Figuring out heel height with the costume department. Factoring in your hip tier. What is this, a goddamn medical journal? You got a greater appreciation for drag queens? No shit, Sherlock. Maybe next time you'll actually help someone instead of just whining about Uber fares. You limp around like a newborn calf. Good for you. It ain't a talent show. It's just embarrassing, right? And Diner Lobster. Oh, the LES Miserables lobster sketch. You thought that was comedic gold. Sat around listening to the soundtrack, changing the lyrics. Gee, no wonder Lorne Michaels looks like he's aged 50 years in the past decade. No one thought it was funny back then, but hey, it's on TV now, so that validates everything, doesn't it? Galifianakis would have killed it. Now let me get this straight. Some kid in a park thinks you're the Flash. This Ezra Miller-looking punk. And the grandmother's pissed. She's mad at you. And then a fan recognizes you, and that's embarrassing. 2 problems. Someone likes your work, and people think you look like a superhero. This guy's problems are champagne problems, dipped in caviar. You got mistaken for the Flash. You should take it as a compliment, not as a midlife crisis fueled by Instagram nostalgia. Maybe you should try running faster to outrun your own inflated ego, huh? All right, let me tell you something about these damn family movies back in the day. It's like, what the fuck are we watching, huh? I'm talking about Back to the Future, right? It's supposed to be some feel-good time-traveling bullshit, and I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute, what kind of kid's movie is this? A 17-year-old hanging out with a disgraced nuclear physicist? What the hell is that even supposed to mean? They never explain that shit, do they? Not even a throwaway line, just bam, best friends, no explanation, like that's totally normal.
Like, hey, Timmy, want to go down to the lab and watch my buddy Doc Brown create a flux capacitor from plutonium while using banana peels, empty beer cans, and the sheer force of his alcoholism? Who the hell greenlit this insanity? Some studio exec sitting there high out of his mind thinking, yeah, teenage loser and a washed-up scientist, that's gold. But wait, there's more. He goes back in time and almost screws his own mother. But don't worry, because Biff's coming and he will try to commit rape right in front of the hero's eyes. And we all just swallowed it, didn't we? Oh, it's fun. It's adventure. It's incestuous undertones and glorified date rape. So what kind of message are they sending out to kids? I'm just saying, is this really what passes for family entertainment nowadays? Back in the day, maybe yes. But now, it sounds really fucked up. It's like we were all just a bunch of dumbasses blindly accepting whatever Hollywood threw at us and thought it was art, which it may have been, but not the art of fine cinema. That movie was weird then. It is even weirder now, and no amount of nostalgia makes any of this better. Oh, Jesus Christ, another goddamn Emmy-winning comedian, huh? Like, we need more people patting themselves on the back. SNL, Broadway, Netflix. Big Mouth? Is that supposed to impress me? Sounds like something my dog coughed up. Madison Square Garden, June 23rd, 24th, 25th. From scratch, they call it. From scratch. More like from the silver spoon. So this Mulaney comes strolling out, all buddy-buddy with Seth, and the first thing I see, a goddamn second suit. What is this, a goddamn costume change between jokes? Remember 18 months ago when you all ambushed me, you said I was spiraling. Now look at you prancing around like you're hosting the goddamn Oscars. They cured the pandemic, he says sarcastically, like it's some kind of goddamn joke. No working from home anymore, he says, like it's some grand achievement. But he's still dressing like he raided the Gap after a one-night stand. A goddamn sweater, Seth. Are you serious? And now he wants a suit? Like that's gonna solve all his problems. I feel like you guys put a lot more into the intervention for me. He says like having a car waiting outside to whisk him away to Pennsylvania would have made all the difference. You're getting suited. And what you need 2 months for tailoring? You're a 32 short, for Christ's sake. You want a goddamn suit? I'll give you a goddamn suit. Shirt, jacket, the whole shebang. While he's doing this, he says all sarcastic and shit. Please. My God. You think this is some kind of goddamn restaurant where I have to stand up every time my mother leaves the table? Look at that, he says. Over the crew neck like it's some kind of fashion statement. Mike twice. For the kids who love sound, he says sarcastically. You happy now, Seth? You feel like you're hosting a real show? Tie collar up, the whole damn thing. He wants to do this backstage like it's some kind of magician's trick. First Father's Day, he says proudly. You got gifts, he got a phone shoved in his face. Every video ends up the same. Phone in the mouth. Like that's some kind of profound artistic statement. This show business suit. And Malcolm agrees. He doesn't even have a job yet. He's right. If I didn't have this job, I'd be wearing a suit. What are you guys watching at home, Bosch, the Lincoln Lawyer? Is this some kind of goddamn adult daycare showing kids detective stories, crossovers between shows, get them excited? You got a little baby too? Oh, don't even get me started on the formula shortage. And Famigentalese, the purple label. What are we trading drugs in a parking lot now? Fake driver's licenses, disguises, the whole 9 yards. Like we're back in the goddamn 80s. Amazon where everything's janky. You dip your finger in the formula to test it? You gotta be shitting me. Fine, keep your million more questions. Because the only thing more irritating than rich people complaining is watching them try to relate. All right. So I'm flipping through Netflix, right? And I see this sack lunch bunch thing. Sack lunch bunch? What the hell is that? Some kind of elementary school detention squad. You couldn't come up with something cooler like the latchkey kids. You know, something with a little freaking grit. I was a latchkey kid coming home watching TV and suddenly the news is all latchkey kids are a problem. No, you idiots. It's called working parents. But no, gotta shame everybody. And this sack lunch rhyming thing, real creative genius right there. Anyway, they're bragging about this Eli Bowen Boland, whatever, the music guy from Documentary Now, like that's some kind of street cred. Oh, and they won an Emmy for a song with Timberlake? Song called the Justin Timberlake song. Like anyone gives a damn about some random monologue.
Probably stole votes from Lonely Island's mother lover, and you know it. Some Palm Beach ballot confusion right there, I'm telling you. And they're drooling over this Grandma's Boyfriend Paul song and noodles and a little bit of butter. What are we, 5 years old? And this do flowers exist at night thing? The guy wrote it on the subway. Sounds like a damn existential crisis, not a kid's show. You can't picture a flower at nights. Grow up already. You're gonna start wondering if trees make a sound when they fall in the forest next. So they got 15 little rugrats on set, right? And of course they're rambunctious little hellions. All right, I gotta tell you, this whole smart technology bullshit is driving me nuts. I leave my damn car unlocked because these scumbags are just gonna smash the window anyway, right? Cheaper to let them rummage. So I come out, some dirtbag's been pawing through my RAV4, leaves a freaking hat like it's a tip, like I'm running a valet service for lowlifes. Now, I love true crime documentaries, the whole shebang. I practically dated a girl whose dad worked the John Benet Ramsey case. Grilled her like a goddamn detective. No second date, but that's besides the point. I'm thinking, finally my chance to be Sherlock Holmes. Surgical gloves, Ziploc bag, the whole 9 yards. I'm O.J. Simpson proofing this evidence before the cops even show up. Fridge? You bet your ass it's in the fridge. Dennis Fong messed up the DNA because it got too warm. I'm no freaking Dennis Fong. So the cops finally waltz up. What you got? I say, we got a crime scene, gentlemen. A friggin' crime scene. This lowlife broke into my unlocked car. They look at me like I'm speaking Martian. He didn't steal anything, did he? How the hell do I know? My car's a goddamn lost and found. My wife's glass is half-eaten granola bars. Who knows what's in there? I tell him this is a break in the case. The guy left DNA evidence. Run it through CODIS. They look at me like I'm nuts. He didn't break in, genius. And trespassing? We ain't launching a national DNA manhunt for trespassing. I'm trying to be reasonable, right? Look, I say frame it as the guy gave you a hat as a gift. A very weird DNA-laden gift. But these guys, these freaking public servants, they're acting like I'm inconveniencing them. This can escalate, I yell. Today it's a car, tomorrow it's an Escalade. Manson started small, didn't he? Creepy crawling around, then bam, murders. I'm trying to save lives here. They're still not buying it. So I tell them my neighbor had her car broken into two right down the street. Go talk to her, tell her to say something was stolen. Anything. This is for the greater good. Framing someone? Maybe. All right. Hold on a goddamn second. Nicknames? You think I haven't heard them all? Hey, look, it's Mini-Me, Short Stack, yeah, real original assholes. You think it's easy being fun-sized in this goddamn world of redwood trees strutting around like they own the place? I can't believe it's that big. What the hell is that supposed to even mean? Am I supposed to be flattered? I'm pretty sure they make Viagra for that. And advice for short people. It's okay? Oh, shove it, Oprah. It's not okay. You think I wanted to crane my neck just to make eye contact with some giraffe neck dipshit telling me the weather? Tall people, let me tell you, bunch of lumbering, uncoordinated morons. Guaranteed. You think being tall makes you smarter? More athletic? No, it just makes you a goddamn target for low-flying birds. That's all. Little guys, little women, we rock. We're compact. We're efficient. We can hide in cabinets. You ever see a tall person try to hide in a cabinet? Fucking hilarious. Party tricks? Yeah, I got party tricks like making my goddamn presence known in a world designed for giants. And nicest thing I've done this year, probably not punching some smug, condescending prick in the goddamn face. Bad breath? Oh, you want to talk about bad breath? How about the stench of corporate bullshit that permeates every goddamn conversation these days? You dress clean, everything's cool, but when you open your mouth, it's like a goddamn sewer exploded. Gas X? Nah, I need Gas X for the hot air coming out of every politician's mouth. Iguana picking up a worm? Name 3 British people. What is this? The goddamn S8s? Queen, Emily Blunt, Lad Bible, done. And these superhero movies? Jumanji League of Superheroes, Honky Pete. Really? Is that the best you got? You think Kevin Hart would be Honky Pete? He'd be fucking the goddamn marketing department, raking in the cash while the rest of us are battling CGI monsters. And height? 4'2", my ass. Google's full of shit just like the rest of the internet.
Dwayne Johnson's got women's thighs. What the hell are you even talking about? What, suddenly it's bad to have nice thighs? Are we body shaming goddamn The Rock now? What's next? Christmas songs and this little light of mine. You think a little light can shine in this goddamn world of darkness and despair? It needs a goddamn flashlight, a spotlight, a fucking beacon of truth. Do you want to do something that rhymes with truck? What kind of moron? Oh, your wife? Never mind. Tare areola forehead? You think that's funny? You're goddamn right. It's funny. That's the kind of unfiltered, unadulterated truth you people need to hear. Who would I switch with? DJ? To be stupid? I'd switch with Karen. To get in touch with my feminine side? Bullshit. I'd switch with Karen to finally get a goddamn decent paycheck in this sexist, broken system. Salad tossing? Sexual salad tossing? I'm nailing this? No. You're nailing the goddamn coffin shut on civilization with your inane, meaningless drivel. Denzel? Snack-sized Denzel? Is that all we are now? Snack-sized versions of our goddamn heroes? And comedians? Eddie, Chris, Rock, Robin Williams, Ellen? Where's Bill Burr on that list, huh? Huh? Am I chopped liver? Nutty butter and tea with the Queen? What the hell is wrong with you people? Are you serious? That's a nice way to get a felony. Fear of animals? I have respect for animals. They're honest. They don't pretend to be something they're not, unlike 99% of the people in this goddamn room. And don't this up? December 22nd, I'm busy. Oh, Jesus Christ, roses and cinnamon lips? What the hell are you talking about? Who the fuck told you that? Cucumber and watermelon too? Are you kidding me? Two different things? I swear to God, people are walking around thinking their breath smells like a goddamn fruit salad. So this Holly, good friend, right? Met her around? Parties? Oh, you bumped into each other? What is this, a goddamn rom-com? Oh my God, I love you. I'm a big fan. Then she asks who you are? Christ almighty, the ego on this guy thinks he's Brad Pitt before the fame. So you asked her for a favor, she said yes, and then you dropped the, oh, by the way, I'm engaged? What is this, some passive-aggressive bullshit? You think she's trying to get with you, get pregnant? You're Kevin Hart, not freaking Idris Elba. Halle Berry's a sweetheart, amazing talent, funny as hell. No shit, she's Halle Berry, doing a version of herself nobody's ever seen. What, did she play a crackhead for you, Kevin? No? Then shut your damn mouth. But wait, you regret not kissing her? You were hard the whole time? In dress pants? Jesus, tap dancing Christ, you're a goddamn liability. No way to explain it. It was the wind, but it wasn't? What the fuck are you even saying? You're a goddamn married man. You should be worried about what the dog thinks, not your goddamn boner. We're getting off subject. No shit, we're getting off subject. The real point is you have a racist goddamn dog on your set. You idiot. So go see Kevin Hart's What Now and try to figure out what the hell he's even talking about, because I sure as shit don't. Oh God, double dates! What the actual fuck is that even about? You know what it is? It's a competition, that's all it is. Some poor bastard leans over, gives his old lady a kiss, says, love you, babe, and boom. Instant comparison shopping right across the table. Oh, must be nice to be loved, she hisses, like he just signed her up for a timeshare in Newark. Now you gotta one-up that shit, right? Gotta pull out some grand gesture of affection, maybe start dry humping her leg under the table. What's next? Sucking titty in public to prove your love? Jesus Christ! And then the real fun begins. Because women bless their hearts. They talk, they discuss. We guys, we talk about fours. Maybe the goddamn weather. But women, oh no, they dissect everything. They're like the fucking CSI of relationships. They're trading intel all night long. Like it's some goddamn spy movie. So you're out, you're having a few drinks, maybe All-Star Weekend. And boom. The grenades start flying. You know, Keisha, I hate it when you get drunk, and then, bam! Well, at least I don't eat ass. Hold the fuck up. Where did that come from? Now the other dude's sitting there with the you ass-eater face like you just confessed to robbing a goddamn orphanage. Wait, who told you that? And then it's out there, exposed. I asked. Everyone was talking, I didn't know it was a secret. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Now you're stuck defending your damn sex life at Applebee's. It was once, for your birthday. It's not like I'm back there every goddamn day, flossing with your Colin. And suddenly everyone's pushing their goddamn water glasses away from you like you're Typhoid Mary. Look, I'm just saying, double dates, they start cute. They end with some dark, shameful secret about your sexual preferences being aired out like dirty laundry. So maybe just stay home. Watch some goddamn football and call it a night, huh? It's less likely to get you called a goddamn asshat, just saying. Oh, Jesus Christ. Amusement parks, right? You pay $100 just to walk in and stand in lines for 2 hours? What is this, the DMV with cotton candy? So yeah, I'll land it. I use that whole celebrity privilege bullshit. Fine. Judge me. I call ahead. Some concierge, this fancy pants greeter, walks my ass and my kids right to the front of every goddamn ride. 30, 40 minutes tops, the whole freaking park. You think I'm proud of this? Hell no. But you know what I tell my kids? I say, listen up, you little ingrates. This ain't some freebie. This is earned. Your old man busted his ass so we can skip this peasant convention. But here's the thing. There are rules. You think you just stroll past the unwashed masses like royalty? Nah. Rule number 1. Absolutely no eye contact. You hear me? Keep your friggin' eyeballs glued straight ahead. Don't look left, don't look right. These people are going to be throwing daggers with their eyes, muttering shit about how unfair life is. Let them, ignore them. Because guess what? We're in our climate-controlled SUV, blasting AC/DC, headed home to our comfortable lives while they're still stuck in that line, baking in the sun, regretting every life choice they ever made. And frankly, they'll probably still be in a fucking line next year, wondering where they went wrong. That's right, they'll still be in a fucking line, which is just, perfect. All right, settle down. You look like a bunch of goddamn accountants trying to figure out crypto. What is this? Seriously, belly dancing on a bucket list? That's like saying your life goal is to master the art of microwaving popcorn. It's pathetic. And safe belly dance. What, you think a goddamn shark is gonna sneak in during a shimmy? Jesus Christ, the bar is subterranean these days. But that's nothing. Nothing compared to these Hollywood phonies. Kevin Hart meeting Obama, calling him bull like they're sharing goddamn lattes. He gets a shout out, a goddamn presidential shout out, and suddenly he's Robert De Niro? Please. It's all smoke and mirrors. And then he pulls that Denzel impression. Chop, chop, chom. Training day, bitch. Like a goddamn moron. And when nobody claps, it's racist? Are you kidding me? That's the hill you want to die on, Kev? Then there's Ice Cube, who apparently only exists with a permanently downturned mouth, like he's perpetually smelling a fart, and Steph Curry getting love for. What, shooting overpriced sneakers into a hoop? Give me a goddamn break. They're all pampered clowns running along the beach, getting shit thrown at them, literally, actual shit, and then complaining about low-key pictures and feeling entitled to free art because they're successful. Gallia, afraid of feet. Like feet are some kind of existential horror show. You can't take steps without feet. It's the only way you goddamn move. So put on some goddamn socks, stop overthinking it, and get on with your life before your whole existence becomes one big, meaningless, shameless grift. I'm telling you, the world is filled with goddamn morons, and I swear, it's a slow boil of rage just waiting to erupt, like this new car I got, right? All these bells and whistles, self-parking, lane assist, like I'm too stupid to drive, but try getting the goddamn radio to work. It's like rocket science, and they're expecting me not to lose my mind. Well, guess what? I'm losing it. Which reminds me, you ever notice how attractive people get away with everything? I mean everything. They could shit on the sidewalk, and people would be like, oh, it's artisanal, handcrafted by a beautiful person. But let my fat ass do it, and suddenly I'm public enemy number 1, and don't even get me started on ugly people. Not that I hate them, okay? Maybe I do a little. They're always so goddamn needy. Always got a question, need a favor, like I'm running a goddamn charity for the visually offensive. It's always, excuse me, sir, can you help me? Get the fuck away from me, find your own goddamn answer. What, you think, because you look like you lost a fight with a bag of hammers? I owe you something. I'm at the bank. See, and this mole rat looking motherfucker at the parking booth won't let me leave until I tell him why I banked there. Why us? He keeps squawking like he personally invented compound interest. I'm already late, and the nerve of this guy, the entitlement. I tell him it's the free checking and loan rates just to shut him up, and he has the audacity to say, is that all? Motherfucker, I'm doing you a favor by even acknowledging your existence, so I get my latte and I get a nasty attitude for free. I'm at Chipotle, right, already fuming. And some gorgeous broad behind me is waxing poetic about the weather. Oh, it's such a beautiful day, she says. Like, I don't know how to read a goddamn barometer. And suddenly I'm Miss Sunshine, agreeing with her, talking about the need for rain, which is when she says, I wasn't talking to you. Bam, right in the nuts. That's the truth of it, isn't it? We're all just walking around thinking we're hot shit. But the universe has a way of reminding you that you're just a bag of meat with an ego. You think you're a goddamn prize. I swear, a goddamn commercial of Gollum from Lord of the Rings comes on, and my wife looks at me and says, and I'm quoting now, she says, "Oh, honey, you do that thing with your face like that, don't you? You think my life is fucking easy because I'm up here telling jokes? I hate my fucking life." All right, so my kid's private school, right? Fancy schmancy place, costs more than my first house. You'd think they'd have some respect for a guy like me. Humility? I'm oozing it, believe me. I don't need to tell you who I am, you know? But they push you, don't they? They force you to pull out the "do you know who I am" card. Makes me want to puke. So I'm dropping off the little monsters and boom, ambush. Teachers swarm in my car like I'm giving out free money. "Mr. Hart, oh, Mr. Hart, the annual fair is coming up." Here it comes, right? Right? We'd be honored if it would be. The greeter! The greeter? Are you out of here? All right, so I'm walking around, minding my business, right? And some jabroni thinks he can put his paws on my face. What is this? Amateur hour? I swear the entitlement these days, it's like everyone thinks they're fucking royalty. "Don't touch my face, you goddamn Neanderthal. I don't know where those hands have been." So I tell him nice and polite, like, "Keep your goddamn hands to yourself." But of course, this mouth breather squares up like he's fucking Rocky Balboa. Are you kidding me? A fighting stance? Against ME? Now, I ain't no saint, all right? I'm from Philly. We handle things a certain way. So, instinct kicks in, bam, right in the kisser. First time I ever clocked somebody in the face, felt kind of good. Not gonna lie, like a fucking Super Bowl win. Then comes the tackle. Oh, sweet Jesus, the tackle. All right, settle down, you jabronis. What the hell is this garbage? So I'm supposed to be funny, not explain Kevin Hart's midlife crisis. Wedding ring or two. Jesus Christ, the first one was a crime against comedy. LaMarcus Aldridge in Beyonce's Beehive. What is this, some kind of freaking celebrity petting zoo? Best dressed? Westbrook's Princess But She jeans? Sounds like something my grandma wore to bingo. And then this whole warrant bit. Seriously, you're gonna lock up Floyd Mayweather for cowboy boots? The guy's got enough money to bribe the entire justice system, you idiot. 2 Chainz in a suit? Now that's a crime, I'll give you that. Straight from the Heart reality show? Oh, fantastic. Another show showcasing the utter lack of self-awareness in this country. The earth isn't flat? No freaking kidding, genius. You think I need Will Smith to tell me that while he's still trying to apologize for slapping Chris Rock? Rihanna banned from Instagram. That's like shutting down a strip club for being too strippy. And you know half the dudes complaining already downloaded the OnlyFans app. $1 million to see her naked. Hell, I'd pay double just to get some new material. The Rock hasn't helped you, of course not. He's got to build up his brand of phony humility for the next Fast and Furious, where he's gonna be so humble, he'll fly into outer space. Stevie's gonna jail just for existing. Well, I can get behind that. Velvet sweatsuit, nacho dick. What the hell is this, some kind of twisted fashion statement? Dreamers and Quiznos employees? That's your goal? More people microwaving my subs for 45 minutes. This is why we can't have nice things. Will Packer is the 5th black guy in the room. What is this, some kind of racial headcount CinemaCon thing? Maybe you should worry about your movies being watchable, not the seating arrangements. The View? Whoopi Goldberg? Oh, for Christ's sake, don't even get me started on that dumpster fire of opinions. And shade-throwing rappers? Grow up. You got a yacht? Paid for it on credit? So you're just another idiot who thinks he's smarter than the system. Can't see my suit. No one cares. You look like a talking head. I'm done with this. Hollywood, you're a goddamn clown show, and I'm officially requesting a refund on my sanity. All right, settle down, you bunch of oxygen thieves. You know what grinds my gears? Content, that's what? This whole goddamn content era where every jackass with a phone thinks they're Scorsese. Like this garbage I just saw. Kevin Hart and his crew, right? Crew, I tell ya. Sounds like a goddamn pirate ship, except instead of treasure, they're pillaging my goddamn attention span. This whole self-congratulatory circle jerk, where they're dissecting each other like a bunch of goddamn frogs in a high school bio class, except the frogs are funnier. Oh, Kevin's so successful. Has he changed? Has he changed? What the hell kind of question is that? Of course he's changed. He probably wipes his ass with $100 bills now. Then they go on about how he used to shower twice a week. 2 times. What is he, a goddamn feral animal? And now it's just cologne? So he's just marinating in Axe body spray and lies? They're all sitting there kissing his ass saying he's been a piece of shit from day one. What kind of friendship is that? Is that what we're calling friendship now? A coordinated assault of backhanded compliments. And then the guy starts bitching about how he's always on the go, doing radio interviews, TV appearances, all for the pride of it all. Pride. What is this? A goddamn gay pride parade sponsored by corporate hypocrisy. Oh, he works so hard tanning, getting his nails done. What, is he auditioning for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? And then comes the real kicker. He's paying these morons, paying them to validate his existence, to laugh at his jokes, to pretend he's not just another overpaid midget comedian screaming into the void. He even says he doesn't need them. Doesn't need them. Then why the hell are they there? And this Chelsea chick trying to act like she knows him? Give me a break. Then they start ranking each other by funniness. Who's the creepiest? Who's the smelliest? Is this a roast or a therapy session gone wrong? And the worst part, they're plugging their goddamn shows, all just a marketing ploy, a soulless attempt to squeeze a few more drops of entertainment out of a dried up well of creativity. In the grand finale, some idiot going to walk up some stairs, which nobody has done before. Riveting stuff. Hit the subscribe button for more. Eat my shorts, you talentless hacks. You know what's behind that door? More goddamn content. I'm gonna need a goddamn drink after all that. Oh, Jesus Christ. This damn TV show, these morons, they just keep pulling me back in like goddamn mafia recruiters. Always with the calm Burr, say something funny, be the angry guy. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? You want angry? Go look in the mirror, you walk a goddamn punchline. Then there's Kenny Dutchwoman Body Smith over there. Knees knocking like a goddamn wind chime. Every time someone bounces a ball and they want my opinion on Fred Sigger's jacket. A jacket so awful, so offensively hideous, he should buy 2 of them just to burn them both in a goddamn bonfire of bad taste. Are you kidding me with this? And then the Vaseline and the navel story. What are we in, junior high? You're all grown men, supposedly, but you're swapping stories about belly button grease like it's goddamn gold. It's disgusting. But hey, let's talk about bodies, shall we? Because Wade over there with his new show and his talk about Kevin Hart suddenly has the right to critique someone's physique. This guy's shaped like a goddamn beanbag, covered in satin, never played in a celebrity game because he's tired. Tired of what? Eating? Good for you, Joel. You finally had a good game. You got career highs. Everything's coming up Millhouse. But then you got to bring up the goddamn Vaseline again. You're going to lube up those big lips so people keep going back to you. And Shaq with his trade requests, and Kenny with his flunked physicals, and Muggsy holding up that ridiculous team picture. Are you kidding me with this? It all comes down to this. You keep rewarding mediocrity, glorifying the stupid, and then you wonder why the world is a goddamn circus. So you know what? Congratulations, America. You played yourselves. All right, so I'm sitting there watching this damn TikTok algorithm shoving these motivational speakers down my throat. These guys in suits that look like they were tailored by Helen Keller after a 3-day bender telling me to manifest my destiny, and I'm thinking, destiny my ass, but could barely manifest a goddamn parking spot at Trader Joe's. And these gurus are hawking the same tired horseshit like fake it till you make it. So that's how you get ahead now, is it? Just lie? Lie your way to the top? Is that it? Like this moron with the bedazzled skull thinking he's edgy. You know who else is going to get a bedazzled skull? Him. Because that is god-awful. And you want to take my job? You think you know how easy it is? Just point, yell a bunch of gibberish and get paid? Well, look at this circus of celebrities we have right here. Lil Xan with his face tattoo. Because what better way to tell the world you've given up on life than permanently tattooing your mug? So the fact that we praise them shows the 12-year-olds it's a good idea. Congratulations. Then there is Shaq, who is out there saving the world one Home Depot customer at a time. And Kevin Hart with his real estate empire spanning from sea to shining sea to prove that short guys are the new kings of the world. Well, guess what, Kevin? The Rock don't like working with you. He actually hates your talent and says you are lessening it. Dwayne even has a fake forehead. The man is a walking prosthetic, but you know who is the real monster? You are Kenny! Stop being traumatical disasters for the love of God. Just stop talking about your hot tub show and Rihanna, you creepy weirdos. And then there are you celebrity coaches sitting here and asking for sympathy because you played in a Hall of Fame. What else do you want from me? That's it. You've achieved greatness. Congrats. And speaking of greatness, Rihanna getting kicked off Instagram for nudity, it's a travesty. But I'd pay $1 million to see her naked, and I already have, but I'd still pay again. I am sick of all these morons spewing nonsense, but here is something that makes sense. All of these people commandamize nothing, so let's all go home. All right, so I'm 56, right? 56? You kick the bucket at 56 and you're supposed to have this whole entertainment thing figured out? Bullshit. I'm in a fucking car. They tell me what to do. I get back in the car, I go home. That's my life. And now I'm supposed to play this self-deprecating game? Oh, I'm just a big idiot. Let's smoke a doobie. Every goddamn line. But hey, Entourage, right? Huge for my career. My manager calls. They got a part 3 episodes. They want to see you. See me? For what? To confirm I'm still a ginger? So I go in, Sheila Jaffe's there. Sheila, you fucked up. I kill it, call back. My manager, Dave, is shitting himself. You got this? I'm feeling good, cocky even. I walk in and who the fuck is Bow Wow doing there? Fucking Bow Wow head wrapped in a do-rag and a jersey. Nobody told me to wear a jersey. I'm in a goddamn t-shirt. This part's supposed to be a loud, confident guy, but Bow Wow's in the room. Seriously. So I fucking kill it, I leave. And as I'm walking out, I hear them dying laughing. Bow Wow's still in there. He was reading with Kevin Connolly's manager. I never got a call back. And then I saw Bow Wow on Entourage. And I'm like, I lost a part to Bow Wow? This is how it works? You ask about my team? You think I give a shit about some immediate team of 12 people? Or 20? What the hell am I running, a goddamn corporation? And then you try to age me, figuring I'm some ancient relic? You're 45? In your mid-40s? What's wrong with being my age or older? You think the younger the funnier? It's the older, angrier the funnier. Just keep going and I'll be 57 soon and we'll be even funnier. So I guess if a white version is needed, I'm your guy. And now, excuse me, I'm gonna go yell at some clouds. You know what pisses me off? People. So physically, people coming over to my damn house. Yeah, Bill, you're a comedian. You should be a social butterfly. Bite me. Ever since some low-life punk violated my castle, my personal space, I'm seeing red every time the doorbell rings. Makes me want to grab a bat and just relax. Seriously though, being robbed messes with your head, all right? It's a primal thing, protecting your goddamn cave. So what did I do? I went full John Wick, bought 9 goddamn guns, 9, and stashed them like Easter eggs around the frickin' house. And here's the crazy part. The part where I admit I'm officially off my rocker. You can't just hide guns. You gotta fantasize. You gotta play out these idiotic scenarios in your head to justify it. 3 hours, folks. 3 hours of me, alone, talking to Mannery burglars like I'm fucking De Niro. Oh, you think you're gonna rob me at the front door, huh? Real smooth, genius. All right, you win. Just let me check the goddamn mail one last time. Bang, Dunkin' Donuts for you, pal. Or how about this gem? Guest bathroom robbery. Are you serious? Taking a dump is sacred. Fine, take my wallet. Just let me wipe my ass one last time. Bam! Surprise, motherfucker. Thanksgiving dinner, family around, it works. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, you think you're going to take my turkey over my dead body? Just let me check the oven one last time. Boom! Roasted, you son of a bitch. Even the damn living room, relaxing on the couch. You going to rob me while I'm occupied? Seriously? Okay, just let me log off Pornhub one last time. Oh, she time, huh? Me time? What is this bullshit? Like I don't have enough goddamn problems already. Now I gotta worry about self-care. Jesus Christ. Mark gets to play golf. That's his me time. Golf? You know, beating a little white ball around while wearing those goddamn goofy pants and those stupid-ass shoes. Yeah, that's real demanding, Mark. Why don't you try wrangling 3 screaming kids for 12 hours straight? Then tell me about your relaxing day on the green, you privileged son of a bitch. This whole spa day thing is a goddamn racket anyway. Spending hundreds of dollars to get some stranger rub lotion on your back? Are you kidding me? And then Kevin's training goddamn stray snakes, giving them love and an identity. What in the actual fuck is going on here? You know what my me time is? Avoiding you goddamn morons. That's my me time. And then they're all bromancing each other, falling in love in the desert. Did I accidentally tune into a goddamn soap opera? Regina wants more scenes? Of course she does. Everyone wants more attention. Nobody wants to just do their damn job anymore. And then they thank people for joining them for she time. What the hell are we even talking about anymore? Me time is important, they say. Yeah, so is having a goddamn brain, but I guess that's too much to ask for some of these clowns. So go ahead, waste your money on seaweed wraps and massages, you sheep. But don't come crying to me when your life is still empty and meaningless, because guess what? A goddamn hot stone massage isn't gonna fix your soul. You need a goddamn therapist and a healthy dose of reality. You delusional sons of bitches, or just watch the damn movie and maybe get a laugh before the world ends. All right, so I'm on this goddamn flight, right? And these geniuses come up with this brilliant plan to smuggle drugs. Oh yeah, real smooth guys. I'm sure the cartel never thought of that. Alternating the bags. Jesus Christ, are you people this stupid? Oh, Bill, don't worry. If they search you, just grab the clean bag. What? And leave my bag, my name on it, my passport information sitting there like a goddamn piñata filled with Peruvian marching powder. Absolutely not. Are you insane? You think I'm signing up for a prison documentary on the Discovery Channel? We land in Mexico. Suddenly it's a goddamn remake of Scarface, except with even more mustaches and guys pointing machine guns like it's Casual Friday. The dogs, oh, sweet suffering. Christ, the dogs are sticking their noses up to the plane window like they're ordering room service. You know what they smell, right? They smell your idiotic plan, you goddamn Walter White's wannabe. And then here comes this little Speedy Gonzales, speaking a mile a minute in Spanish, which, let's be honest, sounds like a bunch of castanets fighting inside a tin can. I'm standing there sweating like a marathon running through a swamp, and this dude's all donde estar, right at me, looking me dead in the eye. What the hell does K8 even mean? It's like he's speaking in goddamn Minecraft code. So naturally I panic. What's the universal language of fear? Cheese. I yell kuso, like some kind of idiot parrot. I thought maybe he wants to cause the deal, like offering a sacrifice to a hungry god, and this idiot thinks I'm being a smartass. Next thing I know, I'm in a goddamn security booth about to play Russian roulette with a button. Red light, say goodbye to your colonoscopy appointment, pal. Green light, suddenly you're putting on a sombrero and doing the goddamn Macarena because you don't want to end up face down in a ditch filled with tequila worms. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what pisses me off? These damn award shows, right? All these pampered millionaires congratulating each other for pretending to be someone else, like they're curing cancer or something. Oh, I'm so brave for playing a character who's like totally different from me, even though I'm just reading lines someone else wrote. Give me a break. And Shaq, that lovable giant, always showing up, always the life of the party like he's some kind of frickin' messiah. Shaq's here, everybody be cool. He's dunked the ball, so now we have to listen to his opinions on everything. Then they got Kenny there nodding along like he understands greatness just because he played next to somebody who actually achieved it. Yeah, real insightful stuff there, Kenny. But it's the Clippers, man, those goddamn Clippers. Everyone's slobbering all over them. Oh, they're finally good. This is their year. Like anyone gives a damn about a team that's been choking since the Nixon administration. And then comes the inevitable Steelers are making a play, garbage. No one is ever going to do anything. Why do they need a full minute to deliver this nugget of wisdom like they're decoding the goddamn Enigma machine? And you know what really gets me? That whole objectivity crap, like suddenly everyone's a goddamn impartial judge pretending they don't have a horse in the race, when really they're just trying to sound smart while saying the same dumb shit everyone else is. So let's cut the crap, all right? Cut the charade, cut the fake smiles, cut the objective bullshit. Can we all just admit that we're all just screaming into the void and no, none of this is worth it? Rooftop shows. You know what's bullshit? These goddamn comedy clubs shut down because of some flu. A flu. So what's a ginger supposed to do? Sit on his ass? Hell no. I figured, hey, rooftops, right? Everybody's got a roof, a mic, an amp, a few buddies, and bam! Bill Burr's coming to your rescue, doing shows like some goddamn Spider-Man of stand-up, climbing ladders, breaking my back, probably breaking some kind of law, all for you ungrateful bastards. Then comes the heckling. Not from the crowd. Oh, no, that's too easy. From the windows. Shut the fuck up, they yell. New York, ladies and gentlemen, where even your neighbors hate your dreams. Resourcefulness, they call it. What the hell is this crap? I'm seeing on TV some jackass influencer crying about losing followers. Are you kidding me? You're upset people stopped caring about your curated bold life. What did you expect? Genius? You think people are going to be glued to your fake smiles and sponsored vacations forever? Newsflash. Nobody gives a flying fuck. You're selling them an illusion, a highlight reel of perfection that doesn't exist, and when they finally wake up and realize they're being fed a load of crap, they unfollow your sorry ass, and now you're surprised, you're shocked that people are sick of the constant barrage of fake happiness and empty promises. What, did you think you were immune to the laws of diminishing returns? Did you honestly believe that people would just keep blindly liking and subscribing forever? This whole damn influencer culture is a fucking joke, a pyramid scheme built on vanity and desperation. These people are selling a lifestyle, but what are they really selling? Insecurity, anxiety, the constant need to compare yourself to someone else's fake reality. They're profiting off of our own insecurities, and we're dumb enough to buy it. We're so busy chasing likes and validation online that we've forgotten how to actually live. So you want to complain about losing followers? Get a real job, you narcissistic loser. Find something that actually matters, something that contributes to society instead of just sucking the life out of it. Stop selling dreams and start living one. Because let me tell you, this whole influencer thing, it's a house of cards, and it's about to come crashing down on all your vapid asses and good fucking riddance. Oh, Jesus Christ, a lot of Jews, huh? Where the hell else are they gonna go? The moon? Jewish? Thanks for the heads up, like I couldn't figure that out myself. Are you single? No, both married. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Where your husband's hiding in the bathroom praying, I don't hit on their wives? They wanted to come. Yeah, sure they did. They just love watching some bald ginger rage about the stupidity of the world. All right, fine, I won't bang your wives in front of you. What's your husband do? You a banker? Jewish shocker, and yours? An anesthesiologist, of course he is, and you're a gynecologist, an anesthesiologist, and a gynecologist. You guys don't work together, do you? Is that your foreplay? You just describe medical procedures? How many vaginas you think you've seen in your life, huh? Not including yours or your friends. I've seen more than you. What the hell are you talking about? You've seen more than me? You'd have to work overtime, bitch. No way. I don't even know if I'd want to be a gynecologist. It's like too much of a good thing, right? Like you could get desensitized a little bit, then you see a pussy in public and you're like, man, what do you do? And the white shirt, you said what your husband does. What do you do? Sell real estate. Oh, great. Just what the world needs. Another goddamn parasite leeching off the misery of first-time homebuyers. That's not funny. That's just depressing. Sometimes you get something. Sometimes you don't. You try to lead me the right way. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me smell your fingers. Stay over there. You got a gynecologist at Walmart. It's inside the Vision Center. All right. Now don't blink. You're going to feel a puff of air. Your arm in a sling. What'd you do? Tear your rotator cuff. Is it affecting your work? It is. What do you do? Artist. You're an artist? Artist, I paint. You paint? What kind of stuff? We're talking abstract portraits, landscape. What? You think it's kind of abstract? Kind of abstract. That means it's shit, doesn't it?